Hi everyone, it's Kristina from Kristina's Crafts, and I'm going to be making over this sign from Dollar Tree. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this wood off of here because I am going to be painting that. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all popped off of here. Okay, I have all that popped off of there. Then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to set this aside for right now, and I'm going to take my wood pieces here and I am going to paint them the elephant chalk paint color. Okay, now while those are drying, I'm going to get my sign here ready, and I have this piece of cardstock. It's thicker, so I'm not going to bother taking any of this off because you're not going to see these little bumps once that cardstock is on there, but I am going to cut this to fit my sign the best that I can. I am just going to mark this down here. Whoop. And then I'm going to cut this to fit my sign. Okay, I have my paper cut out and I have it positioned on there pretty much where I want it. So I am just going to take my Mod Podge. I just have matte Mod Podge that I'm using, and I am going to stick my paper down onto my sign here. I'm not worried about wrinkles or anything because this cardstock's really thick. Okay, now that that's on there, I'm going to set that aside, and I am going to take my wood pieces here, and I'm going to take my Waverly white chalk paint, and I am going to dry brush onto these wood pieces. So I'm just going to take my white chalk paint and go ahead and just dry brush a little bit of white paint on there. So I'm going to do that to all 4 of my pieces. Okay, now that I dry brushed on there, I am actually going to just take my little sanding block that I got from Dollar Tree, and I am just going to go over my pieces a little bit, just to kind of mellow out the distressing a little bit so it's not so bright white. Okay, now that that is all done, I am going to attach my pieces back onto my board here, and I'm going to try to level them out the best that I can, or get them where they're supposed to go the best that I can. But it's kind of a one-shot deal. Once you hot glue it on, it's on there. So I'm just gonna put a line of hot glue here, and then try to line this up real quick and let that dry. All right, and then I'm gonna get the other 3 on. Okay, now that I have my frame put back together, I am going to take this that I got from Dollar Tree, and I am going to cut each of these out so that I can try to arrange it the way that I want it. I am going to just kind of scooch them down a little bit, and I'm going to start putting them on there. Now I know I have this little thing from my cardstock here. It's probably, I'm going to try to find something to cover it up, but I'm going to start taking my stickers off here and just start applying them. I'm just hoping that I get them centered on there really nice. It's a little difficult. Probably not quite centered, but it's already stuck down. Okay, I have the faith on there. I think it looks pretty good now. I'm going to keep putting these on. Make sure I have enough room, hopefully, to get all of them on there. Just wondering if I should maybe try bending one of the ends and putting it on there slowly. Let's try it. Come on. Maybe I'll just cut this off here like that. Ooh, maybe that'll work. And then I can arrange it a little bit better, trying to get it centered. I think that looks pretty good there. Yeah, I think that worked out pretty good. Okay, I have them all on there. I think that looks really nice. Then I was just at Dollar Tree the other night and they had this cotton twine, which I've never seen before. I got quite a few different colors and I am actually going to use that as my hanger in the top here. So let me get this undone and see if I can get that strung through the top. I lined up my holes pretty good, so it should work. I have it undone here. See if I can poke this through my holes. I'm not sure how this is gonna look yet, but I just thought with the color scheme, I thought this would look way better than the jute. Okay, I got some tape wrapped around the end, so now I should be able to poke that through the hole here. Okay, I got it through. I am going to figure probably about here or so that I'm gonna hang it, so I'm just gonna cut this end off and then get the other end through here. Okay, so I'm just tying my end here in a bunch of knots so that it doesn't slip through. But I think I'm also going to put a little bit of hot glue on there. Okay, hopefully my hot glue gun is heated up here. And I'm just gonna stick a little bit of glue right in the hole here and then pull this tight. And that'll help it so it won't pull through too. I think my knots are big enough, but just to double make sure that it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so I just made a little bow here and then I'm gonna take some more of that cotton twine and I'm going to tie this around here to secure it. I'm just making a tiny little bow because I don't want to cover up any of my letters or anything. So I'm gonna just snip that off and then I am going to just slice my ribbon tails here. Tie this again and then I am going to cut the tails off and hot glue it to my sign. All right, just a little bit of hot glue on there and then it is gonna go right here on the top of my sign. All right, and that is it. It is all finished. I think it turned out pretty cute. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you think. I just want to say thanks for watching, and I hope you subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell so you get notified when I upload. And take care. Thanks. Bye.